The time is now 5:52 on this Friday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go. We already knew Duluth City Councilor Mike Mayo wasn't going to run for his seat again this November, but now we're learning he'll step down sooner than originally thought. According to a post on the city's Facebook page, Mayo will step down at the end of June. That's pending the successful purchase of a new home in Duluth. Due to accessibility and mobility needs for his wife, who was recently diagnosed with MS. According to City Code, a vacancy on the council requires that City Council to appoint a replacement. City leaders did not immediately share a timeline for that process. Mayo represents District 2, which includes neighborhoods in the East Duluth area. Now, you may have been one of the thousands of people who received a scam text message earlier this month from someone claiming to be the DMV. Now, Minnesota's U.S. Senator wants a widespread fraud investigation. Senator Tina Smith is pressing the U.S. Attorney General to take action after people across the nation reported getting those texts. The scam asked for payments on fake unpaid tolls and tickets. The scammers also claim that if you didn't pay, your driver's license would be revoked and your credit score damaged. If you received one of these texts or fell victim to the scam, you can file a report with FBI. We have a link to do that on our website. St. Louis County leaders are working to make our roads safer. They are asking for public input as they develop a new safety action plan for county roads outside Duluth. This plan will eventually recommend future traffic safety projects and document what safety improvements have already been made or are programmed. The safety plan will include recommendations for all modes of transportation, including walking, biking, and rolling. We have more information on how to fill out that survey over on our website. A storage building for Minnesota Power caught fire yesterday afternoon. Duluth Fire responded just before 3 to the Minnesota Power Hibbard Renewable Energy Center. Wood in a 20,000 square foot storage building was on fire. The sprinkler system and firefighters quickly contained that fire. No injuries were reported and power generation was not impacted. The cause remains under investigation. Now, a heads up for anyone who is planning to take the North Shore Scenic Railroad to the Grandma's Marathon starting line in Two Harbors next weekend. Due to mechanical issues and replacement parts being unavailable, the train won't be able to carry runners up the shore next Saturday. Grandma's leader suggests taking one of their shuttle buses to the starting line instead. Now, anyone hungry for history this summer has a new challenge on their plate. The Minnesota Historical Society is holding a Recipe for Adventure event this summer. That means you can collect a different historic recipe from a handful of sites and museums around the state. Those recipes will then complete a cookbook highlighting each historic location. Along with the free recipes, anyone who collects 8 cards has a chance to earn a prize. In our region, Grand Rapids Forest History Center and the North Shore's Split Rock Lighthouse are all taking part.